Yo, what's up, Blackish fam? I hope all is well in your corner of the world. We continue to break down the lyrics of some of today's hottest artists, some of the most lyrical artists. And yo, I've been really impressed with this cat, Marlon Craft. White boy, man, and just brings it every time. From the State of the Union, we heard some of his freestyles, and he was on Sway's Five Fingers of Death, where they switched the beat up 5 different times. Yo, he's brought it every time. I haven't been disappointed yet. And I found another freestyle. This one is titled 1,000,000%. Never heard it, don't know what to expect. I'm going to go straight for the lyrics because I was doing, man, gang shit from him. It's just deep, was next level. But I couldn't put the video up. There's a lot of copyright protection on his work. So what I'm going to do is we're actually going to go over the lyrics. And this helps too, because I could break it down and go bar by bar. I want to understand the context, right? And what people are trying to say. What I love about this too is there's a little bit of a biography here. And it says that he was born and raised in Hell's Kitchen, New York City, as the son of a jazz musician and a frequenter of Harlem and the South Bronx. During his basketball playing years as a kid, Kraft came across hip hop honestly and developed a love at an early age. It wasn't until his college years that he began recording his own music and sharing it with his peers. Now, yo, it's sick, right? It looks like he's completed his degree in urban education and social justice, and that shows, right? It shows his intelligence shows in a lot of the work that we've explored so far. So, yo, without further ado, we're going to get into this is called the 1,000,000% freestyle.
I ain't frontin', but at best you try and think back to a quiet time. I never had one in this mind of mine. Rain, sleet, snow, gotta find a line.
Yo, I know that feeling, man. I'm one of those cats that it's hard to turn off my mind. I'm always thinking about something or reading something that it's like, oh, that's an idea for a video. Or, yo, that's an idea for a business. Or, hey, there's an opportunity to make some money here. And it's like I sleep with a notepad on the side of me because I always have something that I want to write down. When you're a person that's an independent free thinker and you realize the world around you is full of shit, you realize it's so important to document your thoughts, right? Because you might lose that and never return to it. So, yo, I get the feeling, man.
To define our times we got. I think back to a quiet time. I never had one in this mind of mine. Rain, sleet, snow, gotta find a line to define our times. We gotta vote, but we all know it's just biding time. Storm.
The play, right? That we all know it's just buying time. But he said we all know it's Biden's time, right? Joe Biden, the vice president of Obama, who's now currently president. Yo.
We all know it's just biding time. Storm coming. Is you ready if the war coming? Tell me what you hoard, something you have, or you know we can't afford, nothing wasted. Dudes be like, I ain't frontin', but at best you frontin' Jason, that's the same shit. I'm very tired of the bullshit. If you gonna take a shot at me, then BIGTV, son, you better bring the full clip. I can't believe I'm still doing this. They can't fuck with me. Shit is nothing new, they been wearing masks to me. You couldn't rattle me.
He's saying, yo, COVID is nothing new, right? Because the people in this industry, they've been wearing masks. Go Jim Carrey face, right?
You remind me of Polo Sport 3-packs. They can't fuck with me. Shit is nothing new, they been wearing masks to me. You couldn't rattle me. You remind me of Polo Sport 3-packs, cause you about to be a casualty. I know your type, you the type to have jewelry on at Applebee's in front of the gram on the close-up story, like this is how we eat. Just laugh at me. My notebooks.
Yo, love it, right? People do things, right? They clap for the wrong reasons. And people look to remain relevant by social media. And it's like to somebody who's a real dude, somebody who grew up, like I was born in 1982, right? My coming of age was in the 90s, right? Or early 2000s, before cell phones, right? We did things to do them and to have fun, to cherish the memories. We might keep a picture to reminisce on a time, but nowadays it turned into keeping your pictures to memorialize events, to this just being a highlight of your life. Right? Because you're not highlighting any of the bad things. You're not highlighting the struggle. You're highlighting all these bullet points as if this is the way you live your life. Listen to what he's saying. He said, you're the type to have jewelry on at Applebee's and then front to the gram on a close-up story like, yo, this is how we eat. That isn't how you eat, bro. You're the type to take your chick to Applebee's like you think it's a good meal, right? You're going to celebrate someone's birthday at Chili's like it's this, yo, bro, we go to Chili's every 2-3 days, bro. What you talking about, man? He's like, yo, you guys are fake as fuck.
Elite. I got a master's in scribbling, check the pad degree. Man, I'm glad I'm me. Shit, I've been rapping about. There's nothing new, they been wearing.
Ooh, but low key, man, he an ugly motherfucker. No, I'm not even trying to hate, bro. He's, I guess, for the white boy appeal, right? He could play kind of. He's just unassuming, is what I meant, right? But I'm looking at him in this freestyle, and it's like, yo, look at this. He's just a beard unshaven, kind of looks a little unkept, right? But not in this picture. But yo, it's like you don't got to. Just like what is it, Eminem? He's like. You know, he's talking to MGK. He's like, you dress better than me, but I rap better than you. So what are we really talking about, right? I thought we were here talking about rap, not my sweater, not my haircut, not my fade. And I like this too because, you know, one thing that if you're a fan of our videos, you'll hear me say not all hip hop is bald fades and Timbs, right? I'm not on the street selling drugs and doing all that. You know, I might have been at one point, right? I might have done my dirt, but you don't have to be a student of hip hop and to love hip hop. You need to bring the bars, right? I don't care if you're not wearing Timbs and you don't got hoes and riding on 24s, blowing dro with the strap in the back. Like hip hop is so much more than that, and I like what he represents, which is it's a spectrum, right? And you can be on either end of the spectrum. But you're still a part of hip hop, and that's nice. That's an intelligent way to position yourself. Like, yo, I don't need this, right? Like Little Dicky, my lyrics speak for myself. I'm an ugly motherfucker with curly Jufro, but yo, I can still bring it, right?
Can't believe I'm still doing this. They can't fuck with me. Shit is nothing new, they been wearing masks to me. You couldn't rattle me. You remind me of Polo Sport 3-packs, cause you about to be a casualty. I know your type, you the type to have jewelry on at Applebee's in front to the...
Yo, oh, I almost missed that bar, cause I know back in high school, I used to like that Ralph Lauren Polo Sport, right? The blue bottle. Ooh, that was my stuff, right? Even smelling it now, it takes me back to that time. But he said, yo, you remind me of Polo Sport 3-packs. He's not talking about Polo Sport the clone. He's talking about the Ralph Lauren, the 3-pack of t-shirts, right? Because you're about to be a casualty, right? Ooh, that wordplay, bro. And yo, I'm a student of hip hop. I can catch some bars that not a lot of people would. I swear, I almost missed that. That's why I love bringing it back, because sometimes you'll hear it again and be like, ooh, that's so, did he mean that? No, he's not that deep. And then you look back like, oh shit, he is that deep. Yo, I'm slowly becoming a fan of this cat because little low-key bars like that means that he cares about his craft. No pun intended, right?
3-packs, cause you about to be a casualty. I know your type, you the type to have jewelry on at Applebee's in front to the gram on the close-up story. Like, this is how we eat. I'm just laughing, B. My notebooks is elite. I got a master's in scribbling, check the pad degree. Man, I'm glad I'm me.
Check the pad degree, but he's playing on the degree and getting a master's degree in scribbling, right? He said, yo, my notebook's elite, right? It's next level. Yo, and shout out to the free thinkers, right? People that keep notepads or stickies or an open Word document because you got so much going through your mind that you have to release it. You have to write it down, right? Yo, I like it. I like what I'm hearing here.
Books is elite. I got a master's in scribbling, check the pad degree. Man, I'm glad I'm me. Shit I've been rapping about for years has come to fruition. Yeah. And now they won't pay attention. How I'm problematic. They ain't have problems with addicts being used by corporations just to make dividends with. I don't believe that you care about what you say you do, cause you'll fuck with the corny appropriating shit long as so-and-so say it's cool, so I don't play the fool.
Brian, a lot of people say it's culture appropriation, right? You're a culture vulture. He's like, you fuck with that corny shit as long as somebody says it's cool, right? How do you define cool? Not with the other person. Why do you wear Gucci belts? Why do you wear mics, right? Who told you that red bottoms were cool? Who told you that these things, why do you want things that you couldn't have growing up? Do you think it's because of what they represent now? Or do you think it's because you want to prove that you're doing well and you want to show the world, like, hey, look at me, I can afford this. Come on now. It's the same as people say something is cool, or somebody cool, like a J. Cole or a Drake, right? They might look at him and be like, oh, Marlon Craft, oh, white boy? Ah, man, he's a culture vulture. And then you pick up the term and you start labeling him as such, but you don't even know his story, right? This isn't Iggy Azalea, right? This is somebody who's a student of the game. It shouldn't matter that he's white if he's being authentic to his true self. And, I would argue that somebody that's arguing or having an intellectual conversation about positive change is doing more good for hip-hop in our community than somebody that's just talking about, what does Kanye say? Always said when I rap, I say something significant, but now I'm talking about money, hoes, and rims again. And it's still about the Benjamins and whatever new trend it is, right? These are people that are giving you intelligence and sharing knowledge. And it's up to you to break it down and interpret that knowledge. Let's get back to it.
Believe that you care about what you say you do, cause you'll fuck with the corny appropriating shit long as so-and-so say it's cool. So I don't play the fool, keep doing what I say I do, and they do what they pay to do. Spit the shit that they know, but they hate it's true. Ooh. Working man, and y'all better pay your labor dues. Get on tracks and eat, I don't got no one to cater to. Yeah, I've been here for years, pussy make a move. Low management ass rappers take the code and abandon it. Ass rappers lay the groundwork and don't have the balls to stand in it. Ass rappers take a cultural wound and try to bandage it. Ass rappers, but what? And remove the knife from the shoulders that you standing on. Ass rappers, crafts try to slander, but you know that you can't hold a candle to ass rappers. Scared of when I'm big enough to banish you ass rappers.
Ooh, run that back. I got caught in the lyrics and all these stupid ads.
Rappers, but what? And remove the knife from the shoulders that you standing on. Ass rappers, crafts try to slander, but you know that you can't hold a candle to ass rappers. Scared of when I'm big enough to
take a cultural wound and try to bandage it, ass rappers. But wouldn't remove the knife from the soldiers, from the shoulders that you're standing on. Ooh, that's deep, right? You're talking about removing a knife from your back, right? From the shoulders that you're standing on, right? Who have you climbed on for success? He's saying, you wouldn't even remove the knife while you're standing on someone's shoulders trying to get to success, right? That's how thirsty you are. That's just nice. He said crafts try to slander, but you can't hold a candle. You can't, run that back.
But you know that you can't hold a candle to ass rappers. Scared of when I'm big enough to banish you ass rappers. Look, I'm past cap and
I love that. I'm going to have to bring it back a second, but I love what he's saying. Like, you wouldn't even remove the knife from someone's back. He said, you're trying to slander me, but you can't even hold a candle to me. Holding a candle, that means something a little bit different. Now you can do it with COVID. People do the blow test, right? When you put a candle and you have a COVID mask, if you can blow that candle out, but when you're wearing a mask, it means that your mask isn't sufficient, right? It's not an N95 or KN5. It's allowing more particles to get through to get into the air. But this is actually a much older saying. It's meaning it's saying you're not good enough as compared to another, right? If you can't hold a candle, it's an old play on words, if you would, right? Awesome.
Was only ass clap and pass back what we do it plain before we take a shot. Always felt that if I bet on me, I would take the pot. Ass rappers, crafts try to slander, but you know that you can't hold a candle to ass rappers. Scared of when I'm big enough to banish you ass rappers. Look, I'm past cap and I'm past stats. They don't know the sound of true applause. Only ass clap and pass back
when
what
the
we do it
ass
plain
clap.
before we
The ass clap from a stripper. He's saying, that's all you know. Mary was throwing bands in a strip club. People are clapping for the wrong reasons. I referenced this before. Now, shout out to Childish Gambino, who referenced that, right? I think that's also a play on, what's that old book? There's a book where it's something called Clapping for the Right. Is it Mice and Men? I forget it, but that I don't think he's referencing that, but he is referencing the ass claps because you don't know true applause. Because you don't have real fans. You just got people that are there. So for ass claps, right? To strippers and hoes.
Past stats, they don't know the sound of true applause. Only ass claps, pass back what we do it plain before we take a shot. Always felt that if I bet on me, I would take the pot. Wouldn't quit on me if the game was rigged. Which is a good thing, cause it probably is. I don't do the probably's, kid. I go and get it. 1,000,000% shit.
Ooh, yo, listen to what he said. He said, yo, you know, people say, oh, yo, it's 100, right? I put it on everything, everything, right? No, he said, yo, he said, this is like Maury, right? That is 1,000,000% not my baby. Yo, if you're a fan of Marlon Craft, you're a fan of dissecting the bars and getting surgical with this shit, man, don't forget to like the video, but also subscribe to the channel as well. We're going to start getting into this cat's catalog, and man, it sounds like he's got something worthwhile to say.